Natasha closing in, and the finish, Natasha posting a time of 43:52.
Gakovic at 43.52.
That is 400 faster than her time yesterday, so...
pretty nice jump there.
Yep.
Next up on the inner, Isabella Vargas Rodriguez and Marley Soldan.
Out of Colombia, Isabella Vargas Rodriguez.
So Marley Soldan is a second-year B.
Marley Soldan.
And I was just speaking with Matt Corman a moment ago. It looks like she could be representing the U.S. at the Youth Olympic Games, which is qualified through the combination of the 500 and 1,500 meters. And so they take the top slot for women's, between the women's B1 and B2 age groups. And so she, as of now, is in the top slot. So it's looking like she's going to be the one to represent us.
That might give her a confidence boost as she comes into today.
Absolutely. Going into day 2, already qualified for such a big competition. That's pretty exciting. Looks like there's a little tight on the crossover. So when they both come out even, the outer lane actually has the right of way, which in that case would be Marley. We'll see what happens here. I don't think there was an interference, but I couldn't tell for sure.
In a time of 43:12.
43:12 for Marley Soldan.
Isabella a time of 40.
And Isabella 43.91. So Marley's got the fastest time in the books today so far. Next up we have Mary Brophy Magnus and Laura Michelle Rodriguez.
Saratoga Springs, New York.
So another thing I found actually with Mary, her personal best in the 500 was from 1996 in Milwaukee here. It would be good to know from someone. That's right around when they covered this rink. This rink used to be outdoors for a long time actually, and then they covered the rink sometime around those years. So anyways, it was pretty cool. She did a 48.289 and her personal best is a 42.1. So years later, she could be actually on track to beat her personal best.
There 12 now underway. Laura, open up with the fast opener time 11.61.
11.61
11.9
for Laura Michelle Rodriguez and 11.95 for Mary. But now the crossover.
Come our skaters.
You are allowed to cross over into that outer lane from the inner as long as you come back in pretty quickly, which it looks like Laura Rodriguez did that, so that is allowed.
42.29.
So 42.29 for Rodriguez. Our next pairing, Ilsa Shobe and Libby Williams.
Ready to begin pair number 13. Starting on the inner out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, Ilsa Shobe. And on the outer out of Kansas City, Missouri, Libby Williams.
Ilsa with a 42.57 yesterday here in Milwaukee. Her personal best time's a 42.2 in Salt Lake City, so she is actually on track to potentially beating her personal best here at sea level. She has a good one today. Libby is actually in a similar boat, 41.7 yesterday in Milwaukee, 41.2 personal best in Salt Lake City.
Libby open up with a time 11.67. Ilsa 12.09.
So Libby with the second fastest opener so far at 11.67. And it looks like Libby's got the edge after the crossover.
Libby Williams.
Both skaters, I think, looking strong down the back stretch, or down the front stretch, excuse me.
Posting a time of 42.
So 42:06, the fastest time so far today for Libby Williams.
Just off her time yesterday. And I missed Ilsa just a little bit ago on her time.
Next up, on the inner, Piper Edie, and on the outer, Blair Cruikshank.
Starting on the inner out of Nashona, Wisconsin, Piper.
Of course, Blair, the daughter of Bonnie Blair.
Both of these skaters actually have an incredible amount of experience training here at the Pettit National Ice Center. Blair Cruikshank trains with the Dash program. And I know Piper, I believe she trains under her dad, but both of them have been training out of Milwaukee for years now, so this is definitely home rink for both of them.
11.1 opener for Blair. The two fastest openers for the day so far.
Blair getting a little bit of a draft. Looked like a strong second inner, a strong second outer as well.
Blair Cruikshank holds on to take that pairing.
Blair posting a time of 40.62 and Piper with a time of 40.90.
You can see right here coming down the stretch, she was able to hold off Piper Edie.
That was about 0.1 faster for Piper since yesterday's race. Right, I think it was almost the same for Blair.
On the next pairing, Anna Quinn. And on the outer, Sofia Prosvirnova from Denmark. One of our international skaters here.
And I actually grew up skating with Anna's brother, Ian Quinn, who made the 2022 Olympic team in the mass start. Anna skated a 40.55 yesterday. She has a 40.19 personal best in Salt Lake City.
Sofia with the lead at the opener.
Sofia with a 39.9 yesterday in Milwaukee, 39.2 personal best in Salt Lake City.
Skaters are now in the corner.
Strong second turn for Sofia.
On the inner. Closing in. It's a skater out of Denmark.
A little slip.
Now with the finish.
Still finished strong and stuck with it. 39.73. That is a PB for Sofia. Or Pettit PB for Sofia.
And our first one
Anna
under...
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, our first one under 40 today.
Yeah, we're getting down there now in these last pairs. Typically,
ready to begin pair number
all these skaters are paired based off their seed times.
So these are basically our fastest skaters are coming up with these last three pairings. From yesterday's times, they are the fastest six. Greta Myers on the inner and McKenzie Browne on the outer. McKenzie, one of the first we've seen with that start.
The down start. This is a traditional start that you often see in inline speed skaters. So many of them carry that start over to ice.
Virtually a dead heat in the opener.
McKenzie opened up with the pass over the time at 10.92.
10.92.
Starting to get into the 10s on the openers.
Both these skaters have represented the United States in multiple World Cup.
Both of them looking strong down the backstretch.
This could be a great finish here.
Strong second inner. Now, oftentimes I'm talking about the second inner because it's tough to hold.
Finish with
McKenzie
Browne.
Browne.
That was a good race.
39.44 and 39.69 for Greta Myers. So our next pairing will have Brittany Bowe and Sarah Warren. Brittany, of course, won the gold in the 1500 yesterday.
Ready to begin.
Definitely strong in the middle distance races. Brittany is actually also is very strong in the 500. She actually has a really fast personal best, 37.0 from Salt Lake City, 38.3 yesterday in Milwaukee. Sarah 38.6 yesterday in Milwaukee, 38.2 personal best in Calgary. So now we're definitely getting down there in the times. Top 5 women are going to go to the World Cup.
Brittany's certainly in line for that.
Yes, and I believe and Sarah as well.
17 underway.
Really strong start.
Brittany side by side with Sarah up the pass over time 10.67. Brittany 10.67.
Sarah with a 1/10 advantage on that opener.
Three-time Olympian. Sarah Warren represented the United States in multiple world.
Looked like Sarah was able to get a little bit of a draft down that backstretch. Brittany right on the blocks.
Brittany on the outer, Sarah on the inner.
This is going to be close.
And the finish with Sarah posting a time of 38.52.
38.5 for Sarah.
Brittany with a time
1/10 faster than yesterday.
37.
Right on same schedule, I think, for Brittany from her time yesterday. So great racing.
One pair remaining.
So those were the 2 fastest times for the day, but now we have yesterday's Erin Jackson at 38 flat yesterday and Kimi Goetz 38.01. How close can this one be?
This is going to be a good race. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Florida, Erin Jackson.
And I think many of us know Erin Jackson, the 2022 Olympic gold medalist in this race. And Kimi Goetz has just been coming up year after year, each year improving tremendously, so it's been exciting to watch. And this should be a pretty neck-and-neck race.
This is the pairing we've been waiting for.
Both of them just have incredible tempo on the start. Really strong arm swings. Erin Jackson right on the blocks.
First and second fastest openers.
Strong draft on from Erin down the backstretch.
Gold medals 2022 Olympics in this event. Here they come.
Erin with a slight lead.
Here they come.
Erin Jackson will take the 500.
Erin posting a time of
37.42.
Wow, 37.4. That is incredible.
At 37.66 for Kimi Goetz.
Wow, actually, you know what? That was an incredible race on both of them. I would love to see that final results, but those were 4/10 and 5/10, I think, faster. Or no, 6/10 for Erin from her time yesterday.
They finish at 1-2.
That was a 26.9 lap for Erin Jackson, a 27.08 lap for Kimi Goetz. Congrats to both of them. Wow.
What a great start to Saturday's action here at the U.S. Championships. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Unbottled.com, Under Armour, USANA, Rise Bar, the Utah Sports Commission, University of Utah Health, and the Rudy Project. Well, Brian, we've seen a great start to today's action. We're going to take a break and we'll come back with the men's 500.
Absolutely. Awesome racing so far.
See you in a little bit.